Hey everybody, welcome back to Thistle Hill Farmstead. As you can see behind me by the red dirt on the ground here, we've reached yet another milestone in the barn build. We had our utilities run to the barn yesterday. The power company came out, buried our line out to the barn, and did our attachment. So I was able to just catch a little bit of the video clips here and there of them doing that work. So I'll show you those and you can see what happened. The guys are here to put the line in. Here's the big spool of wire that they have. They brought this with them on the truck, and they'll be using this wire to run from the transformer through the conduit there that you see laying on the ground over to the box. Here's a little close-up of the details of the wire. Here I've just dug up our existing water line. This is a water line that goes out to the chicken coop and the direct buried electrical cable. So I dug that up for those guys so they wouldn't have to worry about hitting it or working around it. And there's also one over next to the building there that I put in going down to the fence to that water trough there to feed or to water the animals. So I dug that one up also, so again, they would not have to worry about hitting that line. Here's a close-up of him digging up right next to the electrical box, and you can see that water line crossing the ditch there in the background. Here's another shot of it. That's the water line that goes down to the feed trough, and then here's where they dug back to the meter box. They're putting this pretty deep. I was surprised at how deep they put the line, and like I said, they're going to put it in a conduit also. Here they're digging up our fiber line that comes from that little green box there, and again, that's the fiber optic line that runs over to the house. They had to dig that up also to make sure they don't hit that. Here they are just continuing to trench. They're making good progress. He's opened up the box here, ready to tie the wire in there. Everything's looking good. Got the trench going. Got the conduit laid out there. Here you see the transformer opened up. And we already have two connections to this transformer. One runs to our like in-law suite, the apartment above the garage, and one runs to the house. So we already have 2 meters on this box, and this will be the third going out to the barn. Here they've already put the wire in the conduit, dropped the conduit in the hole. I kind of missed that. I didn't get out here in time for them to see that, but they're covering everything up now. They've got this red warning tape that they're putting in the hole also, just so in the future, if anyone's digging, they will not dig into it, or if they do, they see that warning tape. Here he's buttoned everything up. Everything's connected now, and they're covering up the trench. And once they get that covered up, they'll put our meter in, and we should be ready to go. These guys are dirty from head to toe. I guess you can't stay clean working in this Georgia red clay. I guess it's par for the course. Here you can see our meter where they ran from across from the transformer. They did they buried the cable and they put the cable in conduit, which I was really surprised to see them do, which was great that they did that. But we have our meter in, got a little bit of a gap here underneath it, and I asked the guy about that, but he said some of the boxes are just like that. the way they're made. But I'm a little concerned about critters or something getting in there. But that is the way it is. And he said there was nothing they could really do about that. But yeah, everything's hooked up here. So I was finally able to get my little pancake air compressor plugged in here inside the building now. And we actually have a light out here, which this is what was required to get the inspection, was basically the panel, an outlet, and a light. So those were the three things for the inspection, and then it's going to be up to me now. We did get the inspection, get the approval. Had to have that prior to having the line connected. So now I am it's up to me to go ahead and do the rest of the wiring that I need in the barn. It'll be minimal in the barn here, but at least I don't have to run an extension cord any longer from way over there at the chicken coop. So that's a relief. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Just a quick one on connecting up our utilities and one more step in getting the barn complete. So thanks again for joining us here. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, hit that subscribe button. And remember to ring that little bell notification button so that anytime I post a new video, you'll get notified. Thanks again for joining us here at Thistle Hill Farmstead. We'll see you next time.